In today's video, we'll be taking a look at a 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan GT. This Grand Caravan is finished in the billet exterior color. On the driver's door panel, you do have storage with a bottle holder, speaker, smaller storage area right here, a light down there, and up here you've got the power controls for your windows, door locks, mirrors, and this controls the rear windows, which can open up as vents. The interior is finished in the black color scheme with leather appointed seats. And now that we're in the vehicle, let's go ahead and start her up. In 1984, Chrysler introduced the minivan, which quickly became a common vehicle of choice for large families and those who wanted something more practical than the average car. Chrysler's minivan lineup started out with the Dodge Caravan and Plymouth Voyager, with extended wheelbase variants being introduced for 1987. Then for 1990, the Chrysler Town & Country was added to the lineup. Since then, the Chrysler minivan has lasted 6 generations. For many years, the Chrysler minivan had been sold as both the Chrysler Town & Country and the Dodge Caravan/Grand Caravan through each generation. That was until 2017, when the all-new 6th generation Chrysler minivan, the Pacifica, was introduced as the Town & Country's replacement, making 2016 the final year of the Town & Country. The 5th gen Dodge Grand Caravan, on the other hand, has continued to be produced and sold alongside the new Pacifica with no major changes since 2011, although it will be phased out soon, with 2020 looking to be the last model year of the Grand Caravan. For the past few years, the Grand Caravan, although outdated compared to its competition, has actually been a better seller than the new Pacifica due to its affordability. And from what I've heard, they're also pretty reliable. For 2020, Chrysler is bringing back the Voyager as a lower-end variant of the Pacifica, which will replace the Grand Caravan as Chrysler's entry-level minivan. This 2019 Grand Caravan we have here is part of the 5th generation Chrysler minivan, which was introduced for 2008, with the Town & Country lasting until 2016, and the Grand Caravan set to be discontinued after the 2020 model year. This generation also marked the end of the short wheelbase models. The 5th gen Chrysler vans received a substantial refresh for the 2011 model year. From 2012 through 2014, a cargo van variant was produced and sold under the Ram nameplate as the CV. It was also restyled and sold as the Volkswagen Rutan from 2009 through 2014. In addition, in parts of Europe, it has also been rebadged as the Lancia Voyager. Trim levels for the 2019 Grand Caravan include SE, SE+, SXT, as well as the fleet-exclusive GT trim as shown here. Competitors include vehicles such as the Toyota Sienna, Honda Odyssey, and Kia Sedona. It has a 4-needle gauge cluster with an information display. It's got a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped, multifunctional steering wheel. You've got the controls for your information display, as well as your hands-free phone and voice commands, and the controls for your cruise control. And on the back of the spokes, you've got your seat track and volume controls for the radio. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. Panel dim, headlight controls, your turn signal, wiper, and high beam controls, going down the center of the dashboard, you've got the touchscreen head unit for your Uconnect infotainment system. It also has an aux port and a USB port. Air vents, all of your climate controls. You've also got heated seats and a heated steering wheel. Economy mode, hazard light button. You can turn on or off the power to the power outlet back there, and the toggle button for your traction control. A small storage area right here. Additional storage down here with 2 power outlets. Right here you've got 2 cup holders and another storage area. Both front seats do have armrests. Upper and lower glove boxes. The lower one is locking. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors with lights. And the driver's one has the controls for your garage home link. Overhead lighting, sunglass holder, and a mirror to check on your passengers. And you've got the power controls for your sliding rear doors, as well as your tailgate. Now we'll go ahead and roll down the driver's window. Both front windows are fully automatic. And take a look under the hood. Parking brake is foot operated.
The Grand Caravan is powered by the Pentastar 3.6-liter dual overhead cam, 24-valve, naturally aspirated V6 engine. It produces 283 horsepower at 6,400 RPM and 260 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM. The sole transmission is a 6-speed automatic, and the Grand Caravan is front-wheel drive. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a torsion beam setup for the rear.
It has disc brakes all around, with the front ones being ventilated. The vehicle's curb weight is around 4,600 pounds. It also has a towing capacity of around 3,600 pounds. And you've also got a storage area underneath the center console. The fuel cap is located on the driver's side. And the yellow fuel cap indicates that this vehicle is flex fuel compatible. As mentioned earlier, it does have power sliding doors. First, we'll check out the third row seats. Alright, so here we are in the third row seats. It is actually surprisingly roomy for third row seats. I guess that is one of the advantages of having an actual minivan as opposed to a crossover, which crossovers tend to have pretty cramped third row seats. This one is actually pretty roomy. Right here you do have a cup holder, your speaker, as well as various storage areas. And on that side you've got two cup holders and more storage. You've also got your rear lights, rear interior lights, storage area, and we'll check out the second row seats. And now we're in the second row seats. The rear door panel does have a bottle holder, your power window control, and you do have a sunshade as well. You can fold out a very large storage area, and you also got two more cup holders. Both front seats do have storage pockets on the backs. Interior lighting for the middle row. You do have your climate controls back here, and another storage compartment. And both middle row seats also get armrests. Does have a single exhaust, your rear wiper.
The Grand Caravan features stow-and-go seating, which means the rear seats can be folded flat into the floor. This feature first appeared for the 2005 Chrysler minivan lineup. When the rear seats are up, the underfloor bins can also be used as more storage.
And that will conclude this tour of this 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan GT. Thanks for watching.